Hi guys, welcome to Breaking Stereotypes. As you know, this is a channel which strives to bring forth extraordinary stories of ordinary people. These are the people who you probably meet day in and day out. They don't have huge social following or they are not very famous, but they have amazing stories to share. They have a beautiful journey. Today we have with us someone who's fondly called the Lingerie Doctor. She has dedicated years in the service of solving the innerwear woes of thousands of women. Very fondly, I welcome Jayashree Gupta on Breaking Stereotypes. Hi, Jayashree.
Hi. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Thank you. It's been pleasure being here to talk to you and talk about my journey. So I'm really excited.
Oh God, it's the pleasure is ours that we have you on board. We have you on this platform, and we are now going to get deeper into your story. Yeah. So, lingerie doctor. Usually, Jeffrey, I always give the background of the guests that come on the platform, but today I decided not to because I want you to speak about how did this even happen before becoming a lingerie doctor, before taking this oath of solving the innerwear problems, the fit problems. आप पहले क्या कर रहे थे and how did this happen to you? So please share that with us.
Yeah. So again, a short journey about choosing my career path. I had a lot of aspirations when I started my career, and I was very clear that I don't want to become a doctor or an engineer. So I didn't choose my stream like commerce and science. I took arts as my stream, and then I wanted to become. The first choice was to become a fashion designer, and at that time my parents could not afford that kind of a fees to take me that career path, and I had to give up on that. And then second, I had three choices in my life, so I went in that chronological order of choosing my career. And the second was that I love cooking a lot, so I wanted to do something in that line. And I remember that I had gone to fill the form, and I filled the form. I came back. I discussed with my friends, I filled the form for the catering college. And then somebody opened the secret that, non-veg cooking is compulsory. And I was, from a very vegetarian family, Gujarati family. And then, that excitement just became, puss. So but still cooking, I'm still fond of cooking. That doesn't leave me from not making the second career path. But yeah, I had to give up only because of the choice that I couldn't cook non-veg, or I could taste non-veg. Maybe I can make it, but I can't taste it. And third, I used to love traveling a lot. So the third option was travel and tourism. So I did my ITA and I chose my career path in travel. And I was very happy. I traveled a lot in my career. I was into quality management systems. I used to audit all the places. So it was fun, making me happy all the time because I was traveling. So I was very happy even under the pressure, because the thing of traveling was always there in it. So yeah, and I completed almost 10 years in my airline career. And somewhere down the line, I was again content with what I was doing. And during that journey, I had something in my mind, which is lingerie. I never used to get my size anywhere, because that time when I started the career, whatever was available in the market was always like, only 32, 34, or a 36. There was no mention of the cup size. So it was like very weird for me. And, I used to keep still struggling. I used to go to the same shops again and again, hoping to get one that right kind of a thing. And it was very difficult because it was very male dominant sector that time. Being a women product, the sellers were always men. So I'm still not unable to understand how they could sell bras, because it's such a complex business. By looking at them, just gauging the size, tukka lag gaya kind of. And women had no choice but to get themselves fitted in the bra, otherwise not the vice versa, that the bra should fit them. So yeah, during the travel, the research, that passion was slowly developing in me. And then one day I told my husband that we have to set up a family, and this travel job is taking too much of time, and we cannot spend time with each other. Is when I decided, I told him I'm ready to take a break from work and do something in this area, because I feel since I'm suffering, there would be a lot of women who would be suffering, maybe from that time, but nobody used to openly come and talk about it. I mean, people were just going with the flow. When we talk about clothes, clothes is something that you just buy, or take it, alter it. You can do a lot of things with clothes, but with lingerie, it's like time you bought it, it fits, otherwise it's in the dustbin, or you can't do anything, or you donate it. It's that were the only things left. And that's how my journey started. I started my research, and then I went to London. I took my trainings there in terms of lingerie fittings, because that's when I understood how the crafting should be, how the which bra fits what body type and all that, and got that things working, and started a store, which was a big risk at that time, because again, to educate women, in investing a bra, because that time again the value of the money was nothing more than 200, 300 rupees. And in that amount you will not even get a fabric. It's that. So you can understand the labor that goes behind crafting a bra for a women, which are of different body types. So yeah, that journey went on, and here I am in front of you talking about it. Though I had a lot of ups and downs, and maybe throughout the flow I can explain you what were the hurdles and what I went through and what I'm doing now. So yeah.
I'm sure. But, I think the point that you made about that, why were men selling women innerwear when it is so exclusive in terms of size, in terms of fit, body shapes, etc. I think that brings forth a core problem that we have, which is we've been told what our size is. We've
Yeah.
been downloaded with that information while we start using an innerwear product, and by the age of 17, 18, we are like, okay, this is what your size is, because before that, mothers keep buying and they know what sizes
Yeah.
they've been buying, and they tell you. And you don't need women in store. You have to just walk in and tell the same information to whoever is there, male or female, and the person has to pick it from the stand and give it to you. And hence it's never been thought so that it's a male shouldn't be there because fitting is necessary, talking about it necessary is necessary. So yeah, that brings forth a core problem that does exist in the lingerie business or the innerwear industry. It's changing for sure. I do see change. I've been associated with innerwear industry for 6 years. So
Yeah.
um, however, what about, I do get it. I get it that the problem statement for you was your fitting, right? Nothing you could find that fits you very well.
Yeah.
You took that problem statement, you saw that it really exists for many more women out there, and you said, let me solve it. But
Yeah.
neither did you come from a garment background, nor did you
Yeah.
come from a design background.
Yeah.
You never had a vision to be in a retail industry, to be in an innerwear industry. Can this solving the problem be an enough motivator for you to dive into something so unknown? Like, what is it about lingerie जो आपको एकदम अट्रैक्ट किया और आज तक हुक करके रखा है? What is that
Huh.
aspect?
It's basically, the struggle that women face, and when I meet them one on one, and they really tell me you're really a god sent person to me, that we could find our right size and the right fit, because a lot of women go through the discomfort, and the if a lot of effects of wearing a wrong fitted bra or a ill fitted bra, like a neck pain, back pain. you know Women on the heavier side has more struggle, and that is really terrible. They go to doctor, they go for treatments, they go for physiotherapy, but the only one right bra can solve a lot of things for a woman. And when I started this fit studio, as you said, male cannot go in a fit room and do fittings for women. And that's how, I feel that this has to be more women oriented industry. Maybe operations or the other verticals
Back
men
end,
can
yeah.
manage, but this area which is a very personalized and
Which is
taking
customer
women under the
facing, which is
confidence.
personalized. Yeah.
Yeah, personalized fittings, and also to educate women what is a right fit and wrong fit. Earlier it was something like it was given to you, you just wear it. So people, lot of women still are under that influence. This is what is given and we have to wear it. But women herself should know what is a right fit and a wrong fit. So I wanted to create that awareness that when you go and buy a bra, these are the points that you need to look into. This is how the fit should be. This is how your a right fit give you a image confidence that you have, and also no health concerns. So it kept me driving because I kept meeting a lot of women from all walks of life, and maybe due to a lot of other hurdles I wanted to give up at one point, but that women didn't make me stop this. So that motivation was there because I have the external force driving me as well. Please don't give up and continue. So yeah, that's why my journey is still on, and I meet every day lot of women from different walk of life. So they share their stories, and it's fun listening to them, advising them, and then we do our business as well. So yeah, that keeps me going.
So I can definitely understand कि जो response आपको मिलता है, that
Huh.
that satisfaction they have, that
Yeah.
appreciation they have for what you do, because you're end of the day solving an issue that they have.
Yes.
Probably that's what keeps you going. Probably that's the
Yeah.
kick you're getting out of what you're doing.
Yeah.
But why you, Jayashree? Like, why is it we have major brands in India, right? They have a huge team. They have an entourage of people working for the brand to get better. So, if
Mm.
I have to ask you, why aren't they doing it? Why is it that it lies on your shoulder? It's something that you saw as a problem statement. Why is it that these bigger brands couldn't see it? And if they did, what do you think they're doing to even solve it? Why are women coming to you and saying you are God sent when there are so many other in the same business?
The problem is that a lot of brands, though they start with the same problem issue, that a lot of women wearing the wrong size, so everyone writes the similar stuff on their advertising stuff or marketing stuff, but then nobody is crafting a right product. And since so many years, what my understanding is that manufacturing the standard sizes is more profitable than manufacturing the wide range of sizes, is what my understanding is. Like, for example, in India, the concept of lingerie fitting is like, as I said, 32, 34, 36. And now a lot of brands are talking about the cup sizes like a B, C, D, double D, E, F. Okay. But after that certain limit, it stops somewhere. So body types are not, you may be a D cup and you may be a 32 band size. You may be a F cup, but a 32 band size. But what happens, since the manufacturing stops at certain cup size, they try to give you a bigger band size, because here the manufacturing is like that. If the cups goes bigger, the band also goes bigger, because then you get enough coverage. So there is a mismatch of the fitting. Like, if I'm a very skinny person and a top heavy person, I would need a specific crafting, which is very difficult to get in India. So what happens, they eventually end up wearing the wrong bra. And to manufacture only 40 sizes, irrespective to manufacturing 120 sizes, is a lot more inventory and a big investment. But they don't understand that if we start doing that, is where there will be more business as well. But they are, I guess, don't want to take the risk. But I feel, if you don't take the risk, how will you reach people? How will people know about it? So when I started this concept, definitely my sales figure went up gradually. I'm a small entrepreneur. I had my own limitation of investments and funding and going and reaching at level. But this is still the need after, in spite of having a lot of big brands now, lot of fit studios having. Earlier the issue was like a small stores, male oriented stores and all that, but now it is not that the problem. It's like we have fit studios, we have brands where girls are working, but the product doesn't talk about it. And again, the training given to the sales girls is not, up to the mark. So if I have taken training for the brands as well. So, we have to train. If our company's target audience is only this body type, we should recommend them what is available with us. If we don't have it but don't fit in the wrong size, because
Absolutely,
it is a
yes.
lot of damage to women. I
Yes.
mean, I feel it is a damage. It's not only profit making. You should make money, you should earn money, but not at the
At the
cost of
cost of,
women's health.
yes. Absolutely. That's true. So, why do you think women are quiet? Why do you think having such grave issues कि आपका size ही नहीं मिलता है? I think
Hmm.
50% of your entire phase of life, you are wearing a wrong size, a wrong fit, just because the market is not, available for you. But
Hmm.
ये topics हम सुनते नहीं है. We do not hear this when we are talking to our friends, we are talking to people we know. If we are sitting with women, having a conversation, in a way topic does not come up, even if that is a problem to people or it's something that they are facing. Why do you think that we have taboo, about talking innerwear, good and bad, both? Why do you think it's still a taboo and we don't discuss it freely?
Really, yeah. But I think it has evolved. Now women have started talking about it. So when you open the social media, a lot of women now have started asking for help. Where should I go? What should I do? And that's why, I have been, tagged over there. You can get in touch with this. So now I think women are changing and they are talking about it, but maybe tier 2 tier 3 city it is still not open up, because again it's related to the intimate wear for women and they are a little shy about it. But yeah, slowly and steadily, maybe even those cities will, because they again come to the metro city to do their shopping. So you know the range is wide now. Social media is doing great. A lot of people are having a awareness. Earlier it was so manual, because I remember when I started there was no social media. I had the BlackBerry phone, but we never had the Facebook or a Instagram or something like that. That time only print media used to work and it was so expensive. So for me it took a little while to take that leap on spreading my wings and making that awareness. And but it's when the social media started, my fame became a little bigger than what I was. So yeah, times are changing, but only is that if the big brands actually sit down and think about their manufacturing and the crafting once again and incorporate all the sizes, because again there has to be a market survey on this. Big brands have no platform or a forum where women can go and talk about it and tell about this, that this is what the issue is. And even if the stores they have, the staff has to be trained that much enough that they understand women's feeling and not just selling the bra. They should note down and make a database. These men, the clients, these were the people who came to us and we couldn't fit them in any of the bras. So company should, the brand should collate collate this data and work towards it, maybe
That's a
slowly and
very
steadily. We are not asking that you should have 100 styles and just dump in the market. Maybe first bra should be the right bra fit, and eventually that market will also grow. So yeah, that's what I feel.
that's very
And my
valid.
vision is to have my own label. That's why I feel it that way.
That was my next question. I
Okay.
think it's very valid what you have said. Customer listening,
Yeah.
is the key, especially when it comes to intimate wear. Because if you, as a person who's selling, company which is making products, don't put that extra thought into it, ki I have to take the feedback, I have to listen what people want. is when we can meet the requirements rather than having a mass production, rather than
Yes.
appealing to mass. That's a beautiful point you made. Um, and I know that's the niche for you, because जिनको लगता है कि कोई नहीं सुन रहा है, जिनको लगता है कि कहीं मिल नहीं रहा है, are the people who finally turn to you, and you have built a wealth of experience in catering to such clientele, which I think is a great service. For me, it
Yeah.
is a service, because
Yeah.
more than business, more than anything, it's just about being there. And the fact is that wrong fit does have implications. you know
Yes.
that's something, the awareness lacks. And जब आपको ये awareness आ जाएगी, then when you see yourself in the longer, I mean, imagine if we even buy a pillow or a mattress, we are so concerned, ये 5 साल बाद will it give me back pain, will my spine suffer? And that's how
Yes.
we have, line of pillows and line of mattresses that constantly say this is good for your spine. Then why
Yeah.
is it
True.
not for the innerwear? Because in the long run,
Innerwear.
that's going to affect you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we really need to urge women to um, think about it, be aware, choose the right product, and if they can't find it, they come to you.
Yeah. So yeah, Google is my best friend. So a lot of women who are in that stage, they definitely Google and they get my name. So even you can put something related to lingerie, and it's very organic for me. So I've not done anything on Google, but it's really helped me. So and I'm reaching to a lot of women that way. And now during COVID, there was a learning how to reach people. There was no business, so everyone was suffering. And I started working on my online platform. Earlier it used to be, on WhatsApp. Then I started doing it on Google Meet, you know meeting people like one on one on the Zoom call or a Google Meet, and I could see them personally, tell them to measure, how to measure, and what would be their size, and then process the courier. So yeah, it is a bit consuming, but time consuming, but then people are willing to do that because they are wasting a lot of money as well. And the health is at stake, their confidence is at stake, because people who are on the heavier side, they are very low on confidence as well.
True, true. Jayashree, where is your headspace now? All of this that we are talking about, fitting thousands of women, having a wealth of experience in this particular field, you having a studio that you started at the time. Then at the time, I don't know, innerwear
There
industry
was
was
airline.
not even spoken about. Only the bigger brands were ruling the market. But right now, where is your headspace? What do you want you to do? What do you want Kazaro to do? What do you want further in this industry? How do you want to change this? What do you want out of this industry or this market?
It depends on person to person how they take it. But again, what I feel is that even if you have that small idea, you should give a try, because failure is better than a regret, is what I feel. If I wouldn't have taken that risk that time, I wouldn't have reached where I am right now, and a very different person altogether, thinking totally different. So failure is better than a regret. Maybe then you can switch on to something else, because there are a lot of issues and lot of problems, lot of need in the market. And now there is a wave of business ideas. When I started, there were hardly people even thinking about it, but now since a lot of this funding, investments, all are coming, it's a hell lot of opportunity. I even didn't have that. So for me, it was, more riskier than anybody else. So if you have ideas, share it with people, start it with your family and friends, and just go ahead. You will know there and there itself if your idea is going to be successful or it is not going to be. So smaller risk, slowly, but take it.
I think I wanted to hear this. I don't know about anybody else, but I think I really wanted to hear this because
So you should do
there's
it. You
something
share
running
your
in my
ideas.
mind. Yeah, there's something running in
You
my
share
mind
your
that
idea with me. I will tell you it will work or it will, you still do it. So I told you that I have something in my mind in terms of cooking as well. So I have identified certain problems. So slowly and steadily on my side, I'm trying to work on that and have a multitasking thing so that I'm occupied and I'm happy in that space. And yeah, the life is good.
that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I think it's a pleasure having you on board, Jayashree, because I know you personally, and I know the kind
Yeah,
of
thank you.
happiness and joy you spread for people around you. It's quite radiating. It's quite beautiful to know you. And on this video, I think I've tried to do justice in just knowing your thought process, how happy you are in your mind, how a
Mm.
business is being set up just by this whole happy attitude and this service attitude that you have within you. It's really beautiful. We want more people like you, and
Thank
we
you.
want more success to you. So all the
Thank
best.
you.
Thank you so much.
We just need these two appreciating words and it gives us more motivation. So yeah, thank you, Krupa. It was really pleasure talking about my journey and wish to connect with a lot of women like you and many others.
Thank you so much. And for people who want to connect with you, please share your details.
People can connect me on Instagram and my page is Kazaro_India, and you will get an instant reply over there. So my replies are very quick to people who need an answer. And if anybody is interested in online fittings, can also get in touch if you're geographically far away from Mumbai. But if you're in Mumbai, definitely I would love to see you.
Thank you for
Thank
sharing your
you.
story. I'm sure people who listen will be very happy, will be very inspired.
Thank you.